Everyone's been kind of following the Avatar production,
Mhm.
many Avatar productions. For you, just how is it to be able to juggle those films, knowing that you're in all of them? I know James Cameron has said that. While you're doing projects like this, smaller scale, and how complicated is it to kind of figure that all out?
There have been times during the whole process where it has been a little challenging or complicated because I might be really in the middle of something with Avatar that we've just spent 3 months on, but now I know I'm going to be off for 3 months before they get back to me for whatever reason,
Yeah.
And so kind of keeping that fire burning or in the back burner is something you have to manage, but you really have to sometimes turn it so far down that it might as well be off because you get deeply involved in another thing. So you
Yeah.
just kind of, but this has been going on for a while.
Yes, and will continue for a bit.
And it ain't done yet. And so I've kind of learned, I think, to manage it. We check in with each other on a regular basis, Avatar and myself. Avatar, the fact that Avatar will open and then Avatar we will continue working on them is something that is just part of my incorporated into my planning and my preparation for everything at this point, which is to say I can't really fall out of shape until I finish Avatar 5, so it kind of gives you great incentive to stay in shape. But then there are roles that are different from that, and you can kind of go in a different direction physically and mentally for a month or so. And then and now the blind man has become kind of added to the mix as well, because having done a second one, he's firmly indexed, in my brain, and fairly close to the front at this point when I need it, and so we'll see. Yeah, because we'll see if I want to access him again. Who knows? But we'll see. But that's kind of the way it is. Avatar is just a constant.
It's not a bad constant to have. No, and it's to say, especially, how does it feel? Even it's still shattering box office records. Here we are 12 years later, and once again, the movie is the highest grossing film of all time, besting even the Avengers Endgame. Just watching that back and forth.
I remember when Avengers overtook it, there was kind of a feeling, kind of like, oh, it was just kind of a little twinge. It's like, it's cool. And then I remember Jim and John put out a kind of a full page in the trades, congratulating Marvel on it, and that was like, that's cool, that's the right thing to do and everything. So it was a total surprise the other day when we're back in first place, and I say, yeah, that felt good, but wouldn't make too much of it. But it's a nice place to be.
Yeah, no, and I mean, last Avatar question I have for you, but we know there's a lot of underwater action stuff. We know Jim said you're still the main villain for all of these sequels. Obviously, we'll see an evolution of the character, but just for you, how is it to be able to get back into that character, and also while getting used to all this underwater work, which just looks insane looking at the pictures?
Well, that character is, I love the Colonel, and he wears well on me. I feel like whenever I get in the gear and just get on the set, I feel like the character is there. And the underwater stuff is interesting too, because I would say that the water is not naturally that character's element. When and of course there are beings in Avatar who, when they're in the water, that's just where they want to be. That's what they're doing and everything like that. So, but I would say less so for the Colonel. a lot of times if he's in the water, he's trying to get out of the water.
Yeah.
And
And
working on the kick, I mean, just working on it was amazing. Just learning the
sure.
skill involved was that was a full-time job.